I have only just tidied my bookshelves and already they're gonna be a mess again. Hello everybody, it's Katie here. So a few weeks ago I did the Do I Have That Book challenge. I had a lot of fun doing it, so I was asking people to recommend me challenges that were similar so that I could do more. And like an angel descending from the heavens, Tabby at Keeping Tabs created a sequel. So naturally, I decided to take on the challenge. I've left a link to Tabby's video in the description so you can go and check that out and see the video for yourself. So the first video I did as a tag as opposed to a challenge, but for this one I am going to time myself, which is a terrible idea because I took long enough doing the first video and this one's harder, so God knows how long it's actually going to take. So here we go. Question number 1 is, do you have a book with a fox on the cover or part of the plot? I have the Foxhole Court, and that's a fox paw. And technically foxes are part of the plot because that's the name of the team, so I'm going to say that this counts. It's part of a fox on a book cover, so it works for me. Number 2 is, do you have a book that was published the year you were born or within a 3-year radius? So I was born in 1992 and a lot of the books I read are either really old classics or really modern YA books, so this should be fun. What about Howl's Moving Castle? Please? Please? Ooh! So this version was published in 1991. You probably can't see it on the camera because it'll blur, but this was published in 1991, so. Number 3, do you have a book with music as a weapon or magic? I'm going to say, oh god, I've broken Kiki's broom off. Kiki, I'm so sorry. I'm going to say Carry On for this one, or Wayward Son, because I know they use popular song lyrics as spells, so that's a way to use music as magic. Number 4 is, do you have a series with mismatched covers? Probably plenty. Is it cheating if I use Carry On and Wayward Son again? Because my original copy of Carry On does not match Wayward Son at all. The mess that I am getting my shelves in. So I have this version of Darker Shade of Magic and then this version of A Gathering of Shadows. These are about as mismatched as you can get. So number 5 is, do you have a book with a shapeshifter? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I've forgotten everything I've ever read. 309. I have The Bear and the Serpent. Shapeshifters. Oh, I'm so stressed. I'm so stressed. Question number 6. Do you have a book signed by the author? Oh my god, this whole time, Crooked Kingdom had 2 maps in it, so I could have used that for the first challenge. Ta-da! My copy of Crooked Kingdom is signed by Leigh Bardugo. Question number 7 is, do you have a book with a mostly red cover? This copy of The Scorpio Races by Maggie Stiefvater. I actually have quite a lot of red books, to be fair. Do you have a book between 287 and 306 pages? It was this question that I zoned out on in the last challenge and I just gave up completely and picked a random book. This time I'm gonna do it properly. This one has 307. I'm going insane. 309. Finally, More Happy Than Not by Adam Silvera. 300 pages. Thank you very much. Number 9, do you have a book with a main character who wears glasses? I have Harry Potter. Unfortunately, my Harry Potter books are in a pile that have a bunch of stuff on them, so I'm not gonna dig that out. So instead we're going with Fangirl, because Kat has glasses. As a person who wears glasses constantly and has done since I was 3, authors, I beg you, Please include more main characters with glasses. I'm suffering. I need more people to dress up as at Halloween. I can only go between like Harry Potter and Velma. The condition I have with my eye means I can't wear contact lenses, so I'm stuck with these frames. Number 10 is, do you have a book with a title that has the same number of letters as your first name? My name is Katie. That's not a lot of letters to work with. Everything I'm looking at has 6 letters. I have Circe by Madeline Miller. Number 11 is, do you have a book with cybercrime or technology as a plot point? I do. I have Jinxed, and in this book they have companions, which are technology shaped as animals, basically. And that is the plot of the book, so I keep knocking Sailor Haru. He is having the worst time today. So number 12 is, do you have a book written in another language or translated to English? I don't think I do. Does manga work? I have manga novels, so they are technically books. I have light novels from Bungo Stray Dogs, and they are novels. They are words. It was originally Japanese. Number 13 is, do you have a book written by an Asian author? I have quite a lot. I have That Asian Kid by Salvita Calhan. She is an author I love lots, by the way, because she writes such important stories, so I would highly recommend her books. Number 14 is, do you have a book with a moon on the cover? Oh my god. I mean, does Red Scrolls of Magic have a moon? I mean, it has a kind of illustration of a moon. Does that count? Does that count? Do I have a real moon anywhere? Arian Dante has one on the spine, but I'm taking it that that doesn't count. Oh! Glimpse by Kendra Layton. That is a moon. Number 15 is, do you have an illustrated children's book? I do. I have this very old copy of The Tales of the Flopsy Bunnies by Beatrix Potter. So yeah, this has illustrations all the way through. Number 16 is, do you have a collection of fairy tales or myths? The Tales of the Beetle and the Bard. They are fairy tales from a fictional world, but they are still fairy tales, so it counts. Number 17 is, do you have a sci-fi and fantasy with an alliance between races? I'm going to say the Mortal Instruments for this because there is an alliance between Shadowhunters and Downworlders, no matter how much that gets tested. So yeah, ta-da. Number 18 is, do you have a book with a narrow front cover? Yes. I have The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which has a narrower front cover compared to the inside page. Number 19 is, do you have a book that includes the first chapter of a sequel? I'm sure I have a lot, but I just don't know where they are. Does The Raven Boys? That's a firm no. So many of them have short stories, but not actual chapters. I am struggling with this one. Percy, please. Percy, please. Percy, no. I'm going with City of Ashes. Has a chapter of City of Glass. The final question. Do you have a book with a broken spine? Well, I have plenty because I lend my books out to my mum and my sister and they completely disregard my need for clean spines. You probably can't see this on the camera very well, but my copy of Blue Lily Lily Blue has very, very big cracks in the spine. So there is a bonus question and I'm going to try and do that while I'm still being timed. And it is, do you have a book that covers 3 or more of the above prompts? Let's give it a little go. So my copy of Howl's Moving Castle was published in 1991. It has a very broken spine. And look at this. There's a moon on the cover. Boom. I was gonna do like a mic drop with a book, but that would be disrespectful to the book. I don't want to harm the book. I love this book. Just in case you can't see the spine, I promise you, it is very broken, like my soul. Okay, so let's stop the timer. It is 21 minutes and 14 seconds. My shelves are a mess, my life is a mess. But I had fun along the way and that's what counts. So I hope you had fun watching me do this challenge, although I should have stuck to doing it as a tag because God, I'm slow. I had a lot of fun. Like I said in the first video, I love doing things like this. So yeah, feel free to throw more tags that are similar to this in my direction and I will give them a go. It's lockdown, I'm bored, I'll try anything. So if you're giving this challenge a go, please let me know in the comments so I can go and watch your video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye! I need to fix Kiki. Her broom is back on now. She has recovered.